I'm Lucy from the Avon Wildlife Trust, and I manage our Children and Young People programme. And I would really like your help with one of our most popular courses, which is called Wildlife Filmmaking. It's a course that we do at our Folly Farm Nature Reserve down in Somerset. And it's a really popular course for primary school students who stay for 2 nights at our centre and create a video all about the wildlife that they've seen. It's really popular and the kids love it, but it needs a bit of a refresh. And we're looking for help from you to relaunch this programme in a way that is, the programme's more fresh, contemporary, meets the diverse needs of the students that visit us, and really helps to develop their love of nature. So what I'd really love is if you could watch the film that's going to come up in a sec, which was made by some 8 to 9-year-olds who visited us last year. As you're watching it, have a think about what you think works really well and what the students might be getting out of the experience, and perhaps what you think is lacking and could be improved.
Welcome to wonderful Folly Farm. It has lots of wildlife, including barn owls, rabbits and insects. In these old trees have amazing creatures that live up in its trunk. It is the amazing barn owl. These are the remains of a little creature who lost its life, but at least the owl got his dinner. They like to hunt in a grass meadow. Owls have large eyes, but they can't move their eyes, so they have to turn their head around.
These big prints are actually from a small rabbit that bounces through the meadow.
You need protection in the wind, but you don't always win.
The dragonfly nymphs live in the stones of our pond. Prowling along the bottom, they seek their prey. They have internal gills and suck water into the abdomen to get oxygen. Surprisingly, they can shed their skin up to 6 times.
A whirligig is another pond-dwelling insect. They are named whirligig because they move incredibly quickly in circles. Due to their speed, whirligigs are incredibly hard to catch. Whirligigs have amazing eyes which are split in 2 so that they can see both under and above water.
Okay, so what did you notice? Hopefully you noticed that the students were interested in what they were doing. I think that they kind of look like they're getting really into it, and that they've obviously kind of learnt some interesting facts, they've done some research, and some of those kids who are speaking, that was probably quite a big deal for them. It might be the first time they've ever narrated anything, it might be the first time any of them have done any filming. So they will have, from my point of view as an educator, I can see that they've got a lot out of it. I also know behind the scenes that they would have been working on their teamwork and their resilience as they kind of overcame challenges that happened over the process. And then in terms of the negatives of it, you may have noticed that the kit is not exactly very modern. The actual filming is pretty like pixelated, it doesn't flow very well. And with the narration you can hear lots of things in the background, like and the kind of volume control's a bit tricky. There's a few things like that I think make our programme a bit old, a bit dated. So to summarise, what I really am looking for is some ideas and inspiration to help us relaunch this programme in a way that better meets the needs of the diverse students that visit us, and is kind of keeping pace with the developments in wildlife filmmaking. Thanks so much for your consideration.